What's up? Lights, camera, action. We are live. What up, guys? I'm actually not wearing my counselor shirt for the first time. I'm not wearing my counselor shirt. That's crazy, but I'm going Atlanta Falcons red here. What up? What up, Jeffrey? What up, Matthew? What up? What up? Who is your worst wide receiver? I don't know, man. That's just a ton of bad wide receivers. What up, Mike Zades? Trade Fournette for Michael Gallup. I don't like Fournette. You know what I would do with Fournette? I would actually keep Fournette, and then when he has a touchdown in a game, trade him high. That's what I would do because I don't trust him at all. Shark is solid. I think he's good. He's good fifth round value. Alan Lazard, great sleeper. Although MVS getting praises from Aaron Rodgers. I don't know if I really believe what anybody says these days. It's very hard to believe. Very hard to believe. All right, so we're going to get started here. Please leave a thumbs up on YouTube. It really helps the channel. I didn't bring my water. That's not good. Yes. So obviously, I'm obviously dehydrated here. Locke is a good backup quarterback. He really is. What's up? Who do I draft at the 6th pick? I like Josh Jacobs. I like Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Both good options there. Make sure you go robust RB strategy. No, I don't fish. I don't like Carson. I don't like Chris Carson, Dane Morris. The Seahawks don't believe in Chris Carson. If they did, they would not have brought in Carlos Hyde. I don't like Chris Carson. Thumbs up. All right, Cooper Kupp's going to be safe. 16 rounds is official. You got 16 rounds. Congrats. All right, we're going to get into this, guys. Make sure you guys get the 16-round draft solution. Link in bio. Make sure you guys get the 16-round draft solution. TheFantasyFootballAccounts.com. YouTube, I've pinned it below. Or head on over to TheFantasyFootballAccounts.com. And Instagram, I've pinned it above in the comments, okay? What up, Ben? What up? Henry at 6 is good if he falls. I like him. I like Henry. James, what's the issue? Why can't you buy 16 rounds? DM me at Fantasy Football Accounts. I want to know what the issue is. It's got to be, I think it's got to be PayPal. There should be a credit card option as well. Now, if you want your question answered guaranteed, please leave it here below. There's a $sign. You can donate. DM me 16 rounds, the word 16 rounds in the DM so I can see it because my DM is inundated, James. Absolutely inundated. So 16 rounder here. Trade Hunt for Montgomery or Hilton. I'd rather have Montgomery, man. Obviously, the Bears believe in him. They didn't go ahead and pick up. They didn't pick up Fournette. So obviously, they believe in him. Now, who's drafting this weekend? Really curious to hear who is drafting. All right. Let's see. Me. A lot of people are drafting this weekend. Okay, cool. Make sure you guys get 16 rounds. Link in the bio. Said has 3 drafts. Make sure you get 16 rounds. Already drafted Rob Hauser. Draft tonight and Saturday, James. Man, get that 16 rounds, man. Let's go. All right, let's get to some questions here. I'm drafting a Dynasty startup. 2nd pick. You got to go Barkley there. What's Montgomery crap? Are you delusional? Montgomery's going to be solid. I don't know what you're talking about. He's going to be solid. He's going to be out 1 week. He'll be back. He'll be fine. If he's out for a week, we might start. Auction draft next Sunday. I did an auction draft video on YouTube. Going to be solid. Go use that as kind of a reference. Pittman or Claypool? I mean, I like Pittman, but Claypool you can get a little bit later. Pittman's coming off boards a little earlier. Xavier, nice. You got Jacobs. I like Hilton over DK. Josh Gordon now there. DK's got a high ceiling, but I don't know if they fully believe in him. Antonio Brown still could end up there. I'm not lifting. I just got a little bit of a weight down here. I actually ended up buying those, the battle rope. I actually got a battle rope today. I've got a punching bag. I got battle rope. I got a bar. I've got this trampoline thing. Got the roller. Got a skipping rope. I got my home gym now, man. I don't need to go to the gym anymore, man. You just work out at home. You're good. Did you get tickets to the gun show? You guys should work out. It's good for you. Thoughts on Stafford? Good backup quarterback for fantasy. Thank you. Appreciate it there. G3T. Robert the Bobbert. Let's go. If you haven't got 16 rounds, what the fuck are you waiting for? Thank you, SJ. I appreciate it. Thumbs up, guys, please, on YouTube. It really helps the channel. Who are the best 2 RBs? I mean, that's such a loaded question. Saquon's good. Zeke. It's tough. Martinos, Ali Martino, CMC or Barkley. I like Barkley there for sure. I think his ceiling's higher. Thoughts on Brady as a starter? For sure. Brady's going to have a great season. But always make sure you get a backup quarterback. Okay. And I talk about that in 16 rounds. Okay. Great trade to get rid of Fournette. Yeah, I would, like I said, I talked about Fournette. Wait till he has a breakout game and then trade high. Okay. Thanks, Mark Paquette. Love you too. Appreciate it. What up, counselor? Can I show you my break dancing? I don't really care for it, man. I don't really care for break dancing. How do you think Big Ben's going to do? I think Big Ben's going to be solid. Aaron Jones, I'm staying away from. Dylan's going to be a guy. By the way, I want to go on record. Make sure you guys stash Zach Moss. Apparently, Devin Singletary dealing with some fumbling issues in training camp. Zach Moss, late round grab. I want to make sure you grab Zach Moss late, okay? Fumbling issues clearly with Singletary. And that they don't really believe in Singletary. That's why they were entertaining Zach Moss, okay? Matt Ryan in the 8th round is phenomenal. Tyreek Hill in PPR, I don't like him. I don't like that late first round pick. Miles Sanders looks like he's going to be good. David Johnson, start. Primetime David Johnson, start. I think he's got a good matchup coming up. So watching a counselor without video giving a thumbs up is like going to a steakhouse and ordering a bologna sandwich. Thank you, Timmy. Just leave a thumbs up, guys. Don't order a bologna sandwich. Does Shark have more or less value with Fournette gone? I think they're going to find somebody else to replace him. I would say more. It only makes sense. Or you could say that, less stacked boxes and more attention on Shark. So that type of situation works both ways. So I would say maybe I keep it neutral. Do you like Galladay? I like Galladay I like Galladay and Shark as wide receivers. That's pretty solid. Make sure you get some more depth though. Let's see some more depth. David Johnson, top 20 or no? Yes, David Johnson, top 10. I think it's going to be great. Who wins the boxing match, you or Brad Evans? Come on, man. Come on. You're gonna pit me up with other fantasy analysts. You're going to pit me up with other. Dude, there's not one fantasy football analyst that would be able to take me on a fight. Like, come on, man. A fantasy. You know what I would do, actually? I would go, what we could do is we could do like a boxing match, kickbox. Let's make it kickboxing or MMA. We have one fantasy football analyst come in. I beat the shit out of him. And then another analyst comes in. I beat the shit out of him. And then we can just keep going. And then I'll just beat the shit out of every analyst coming up. All the mainstream kid sheepsets. All of them. We'll go one after another. I'll do, whatever the limit is. We'll fight. We'll do a boxing for charity. You line up the analyst. I'd say 2-minute rounds. We could go 2 minutes, but these guys won't make it out of the first. They won't make it out of the round. So, yeah, man, don't compare me to the Sheeps's analyst. Listen, I'll box Le'Veon Bell after he busts this year and he realizes that it's not for him. Okay. Okay. Do you play Superflex? Sometimes. Actually, I got to get I won some best ball leagues. It's funny because I was true story. I was in my FanDuel account and I just did like 1 or 2 best ball leagues. It was like low money best ball. I can't remember where I did them. I think it was on FanDuel, DraftKings, or draft.com. Anyway, I did a best ball league. I don't know. It was just like $20 to enter. I did 1 or 2 leagues. I opened up my FanDuel account because I hadn't been in there. There's $1,000 there. So I must have won a league. I don't even fall because I don't really bet. I'm getting more into I'm going to be doing more DFS this year, like hardcore DFS. But man, I got like $1,000 there. I got more money in my DraftKings account. So I'm like, okay, I guess I won last year. I didn't even care to even look if I won or not because I had so many leagues. So I'm limiting my leagues. I'm going to be doing a lot more DFS this year for sure. And I'm offering a package. I've actually got all the tools I need. I'm going to be deep diving like hardcore. I'm only like 2 to 3 year-long leagues this year because I really want to limit my year-long leagues and I want to go hardcore into DFS. So I'm offering a package called Fantasy Direct where I give you all the optimal players researched by myself. I'm going hardcore, putting my, elbow grease in there, and I'm going hardcore DFS. So yeah, draft.com shut down, but the money's transferred over to FanDuel. I had like over $1,000 on FanDuel. It was crazy. All that draft.com money transferred over to my FanDuel account. I was like, holy crap. So yeah, I'm good for a lot of buy-ins this year on DraftKings and FanDuel. So I'm good. So yeah, Fantasy Direct at thefantasyfootballaccounts.com. The package is $40. I'm going to text you guys waiver wires, optimal DFS players, everything to your text. It's going to be pretty cool. Nobody's doing that. So I'm going to do all the research and deliver it to you. So I used to have this group called the Elite Talent Mastermind. It was a Facebook group. So I got rid of the group. Really nice people in it. I just couldn't dedicate all that time. So now I just do all the work and I text everybody that subscribed to Fantasy Direct right to them. So that's available at thefantasyfootballcounselor.com. All right, let's get some more questions here. Counselor versus the fruit. You guys know who the fruit is. Man, come on. Come on, Thomas. Why do you even ask that question? He's comparing me to some fruity analyst here. Guys, YouTube, Instagrams wants me to, box some sort of analyst who's like 100 years old. All right, let's keep going here. Ryan Henry, David Johnson, Montgomery, Hopkins, Hilton. I like it. I like that, Zach. I like it a lot. CeeDee Lamb's. Apparently, CeeDee Lamb's doing really good in training camp, man. I'm excited. And Cooper was banged up, was he not? What do you think of Metcalf now that Gordon is there? I can't trust Gordon finishing a season, but it still turns me off a little bit. Janu Smith is a beast. Could be. I really, really like Ryan Tannehill. Guys, do you realize we're like, how many days? We're like a week away from football. That's it. 1 week away from football. I mean, it's crazy. Cam Akers or Marlon Mack, 100% Cam Akers. 100% Cam Akers. Thoughts on Gibson and Tevin Coleman? I'm staying away from both those guys. Godwin, I called them Avins. I'm mumbling. Godwin and Adams, a good wide receiver punch. Yeah, but you're investing a first, second round pick. So no, you should be going running backs there. I traded Fournette for Sutton and Mark Ingram. Man, I don't like Fournette anymore, but I mean, Sutton could boom, but Mark Ingram I don't like. Gurley or Johnson, get both, Dane. I would go Gurley and then go Johnson. You've asked me that before, man. Get both. I'm stoked. Patriot hates the Patriots. Kenny G or Michael Thomas? Kenny G, because I can get him in round 3. Jonathan Taylor, I just did a video on my YouTube channel. Go subscribe at Fantasy Football Counselor on YouTube. Amazing 95. I just did a video on the Colts Fantasy Football Impact. I am the brand ambassador at Fan to Fan Network. If you're not following Fan to Fan, FTFN, go subscribe. We're going to be doing live virtual tailgates every Sunday morning. It's going to be amazing. Do you draft a different super flex? What? Kenyon Johnson, Kerryon Johnson. I'm staying away. Evan Wheeler saying Nadeau is annoying. Who's Nadeau? You guys are funny. All right, let's keep going here. What are your thoughts on who? You guys can't even spell. Some of you guys are really funny. Would you take George Kittle over Tyreek Hill? I'm not taking either one of those guys. Way too high. Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Jackson is in the house. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Woo! I am for real. Remember that song? Who remembers I'm sorry, Miss Jack? You guys must be really, really young. You might not remember that. Thank you, SJ Hophead. 16 rounds has all the answers. Pretty much, man. Pretty much. Thank you, Evan Wheeler. I appreciate it. Andy Steele, me bro. Outcast. Yes. You guys remember Outcast. Well, Miss Jackson's actually in the Instagram. It's on IG right now. There's an account called I'm Sorry, Miss Jackson right now in my Instagram live. That's pretty cool, man. Outcast is here. Cup or Carson? Cup's safer. I don't like Carson. Again, Hyde is there. Let's go, Counselor. Sanders or Chubb? I'm going to go Miles Sanders. I'm staying away from Chubb. Argentina in the house. What up, Nick Vay? What up? What up? All right, let's keep going with these questions here. Let's keep going here. Thoughts on Jalen Reagor? I don't trust them. Don't trust them at all. Top 5 defenses this year. Just, you know what? Just grab the best possible defense, ADP, and then stream. I don't really focus too much on defense. Just try to get a top 10, I like Pittsburgh. I like Dallas. I like a bunch of them. James Stricker in the house. By the way, if you want your question answered guaranteed, there is a $sign, guys, below. Hit the $sign. I'll see it pop up there, and I'll answer it. Uncle Lenny still a pickup. No, Andy Steele. Silver Sloth, what do you think of Lockett? I'm a little turned off of these receivers of Josh Gordon there. Seattle's turning me off a little bit. I think Metcalf's got the highest ceiling. Akers versus Jonathan Taylor. Akers I can get a little bit later. If I go David Johnson in 3rd, I can still get Akers in 4, which I like the David Johnson, Akers 3rd and 4th round combo. I got them in my money league. David Johnson or Taylor. I'm leaning a little towards David Johnson due to the veteran experience and the immediate volume. That's why I'm going David Johnson, but Taylor could really, really shine. Is Fournette for T.Y. Hilton? Yes, I'd rather have T.Y. Hilton, but Adam, you got to know what other running backs that you have. Fuller or Cooks? Fuller's supposed to be the guy, but I'm not sold on him staying healthy. Trade Carson for Kupp, a good pick. I'm not really sold on Carson, man. So that's okay. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson won 4K last season. Thanks to my advice. Thank you, man. This year, guys, get Fantasy Direct. It's going to be huge. Got Jacobs, Drake, Gurley, Taylor, PPR. Thoughts? I just, Drake is suspect, but I like that. I like that foursome there, except for Drake. Thoughts on the Lions? I think the Lions, I'm excited. I'm going to be watching Detroit Lions games. I never thought I'd say that. I'll be watching Detroit Lions games this year. Jonathan Taylor, Kareem Hunt, Preston Williams, and Flex. I'm going to go with, that's tough, man. I'd probably go Taylor, but again, man, you're almost tempted to go Preston Williams there. Bruce Arians lying to everybody saying that, oh, yeah, okay, yeah, Ronald Jones our guy. Yeah, you're full of shit, bro. Like, how is, okay, yeah, he's our guy. Yeah, you're our guy, but you bring in somebody else. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I believe you. Singletary scares the shit out of me. He's fumbling in practice. Moss is the better running back. I'm staying away. Zach Moss, grab him later in your drafts, okay? My nose itching. Allergies are still killing me. Guys, please leave a thumbs up here on YouTube. It means a lot. Means the world to me. Whatever. I got the last pick in 10-man league. Got Thomas Jacobs. I'd go with Brady. Brady Thomas. Or Brady White. I'd go with Jacobs. Okay, I'd go with Jacobs there. Kupp or Woods. I mean, Kupp is always safer. Van Jefferson's doing well as a sleeper. Darius Slayton over Shepard and Tate. I'd say Slayton's got the higher ceiling. He led the team in targets. Mind you, the other guys weren't on the field, okay? What's up, Christopher Jones? I like it, man. Really loaded. Mixon, I'm not crazy on, but like it. Fournette ADP since going to Tampa. I'd say 4th to 5th round. I got Moss in the 10th round. That's not bad. Counselor, you're the man. Great work. Thanks, Mike Smith. I appreciate it. I paid the $5 for my help 16 rounds question. What is the question? Just DM me, man. James, just DM me on Instagram. All right, Allen Robinson or Bell? I'm staying away from Bell. What up, Richard Wilkins? We got a nice donation here. I appreciate it. Richard Wilkins, I really, really appreciate this. It means the world. So I want to do a shout out to Richard Wilkins here on YouTube. Would you rather have, this is a great question here, would you rather have Lamar Jackson 3rd round or Josh Allen the 7th for their rushing upside potential? Okay, Richard, something to consider. Let's break this down. Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen. Since he's donated so much here, I really appreciate it. So let's talk about this. Josh Allen is great value in the 7th round. Personally, for me, Richard, this is what I would do. I'd rather have Josh Allen in the 7th. That being said, Lamar Jackson potentially could do better. Obviously, we know that Lamar Jackson, the trade-off is a running back, like a Todd Gurley or a workhorse running back is what you're trading there. Josh Allen, Matt Ryan, Russell Wilson, all great value in around round 6 and 7. So you got to trade off. Now, let's talk about this. Lamar Jackson, 176 attempts last year, Richard Watkins. Is he going to continue to have that? They brought in Dobbins, so they might want to take a little bit of that pressure off of Lamar. So these are just things to consider when you make that decision. So they want to take that, pressure off. So that is a good thing in a way that Lamar is not going to run as much, so that preserves him a little bit. Maybe he throws more, right? But then again, is he going to put up the same fantasy points if he's not running as much, right? Now, if he runs a lot more, he's putting himself at risk of injury. So it's a bit of a trade-off. He's not going to have the same type of year he had last year. That was a pinnacle year. So I don't think the second round ADP is worth it. In fact, I like Pat Mahomes a little bit more than Lamar Jackson there, Richard, okay? Another thing you want to consider is Josh Allen. He had about 9 rushing touchdowns, okay? Is that going to continue? Now they got Zach Moss to pound the ball in, right? They got a full true workhorse running back potentially in Zach Moss. So they also got a true wide receiver 1. So maybe Josh Allen throws more. He wasn't throwing that much last year. If he throws more, that's going to compensate for the lack of the touchdowns. I like the upside of Josh Allen now that he's got a true wide receiver 1 in Diggs. Better value, and always, Richard, always back yourself up. Couple good backups here for you since you've donated so handsomely here. Couple good backups here for you. Drew Lock, high ceiling. I like Ryan Tannehill as a backup. You go Josh Allen, Ryan Tannehill, you're going to be loaded, and you got a good backup. So I would go for the value in the 7th round and load up on a workhorse running back. But again, Richard, the 16-round draft solution will help you a lot. What up, Emmett? Emmett Schlinger, what's up? Emmett Schling, what's up? Schling. Remember that? No, it was Swing. That's what it was. Wayne's World, guys. This is way too old. Hey, counselor, can I show you my breakdancing? No, I don't want to see your breakdancing. Emmett Schwing. All right, there we go. Best fantasy football show, period. Joe is awesome, even though I don't always agree. I personally appreciate. Thank you, Christopher Jones. Thank you, Christopher Jones. How many running backs should I draft? Four running backs at least in the first 7 rounds, 3 to 4 in the first 7 rounds, and they could get yourself a sleeper or two later. All right. Listen, I got to go upstairs and have a drink, relax. All right. Listen, I'll be on tomorrow at 9. Get the 16-round draft. I'll answer a lot of your questions, okay? All right. 16 rounds is official. Thank you. Get that 16-round draft. Guys, listen. I live and breathe this. I'm handing you an amazing strategy to crush your leagues. Why wouldn't you take it? Right? Get advice from people that do that. If I go to a chiropractor, he studies his whole life learning chiro, so I get chiro, right? I go to that. If I need medical advice, I go to a doctor, right? If I need law advice, I go to a lawyer, right? So thank you, Andy Steele. Andy Steele, that sounds like some sort of kind of a special name. What does Andy Steele sound like? Starring Andy Steele. Andy Steele. That's a unique name. I like that. Steele. Man of Steel. All right. Andy Steele. That's a cool name. All right, guys. Listen, go get the 16-round draft solution. The link in the bio. Max is New York Jets. All right, Max. What up? Thank you. Max on YouTube is New York Jets. I don't know what that means. All right, guys. Thanks for being here. Get 16 rounds. And one guy says Derrick Henry is hot. You guys are funny. All right, guys. Thanks for being here, guys. I'll be on tomorrow at 9. I appreciate you guys. Thank you. And we will talk soon. We are out.